Audacious Kids Online. I'm so glad you've joined us today for another part in God's Amazing Plan series. Now, I've not got one, but I've got two incredible Audacious Kids with me today. And we have
Nathaniel
and
Sophia.
Nathaniel and Sophia, the brother and sister team. Now, I've got a quick question. Who's the cheekiest out of you two?
Definitely her.
Definitely her. Is that true, Sophia? I can see it in your eyes. I think that's true. Now, I've got two questions in order for Audacious Kids at home to get to know you a little bit more. Now, would you rather swim with dolphins or fly with unicorns?
I would swim with dolphins.
Sophia?
I would swim with dolphins.
You would? I would totally fly with unicorns. Okay, second one, okay? Would you rather, this is a bit gross, eat someone else's bogies or eat worm spaghetti?
Worm spaghetti. Worm spaghetti.
Worm spaghetti! Oh, I don't think I could choose. Both are disgusting. I'm vegetarian. I can't do it. Well, we're about to head into Timeless Truth. Can you remember where we're looking at in Timeless Truth today?
Jeremiah 29. Verses 11.
Verses 11. And let's get learning those dance moves.
Jeremiah 29:11. 29:11. Jeremiah 29:11. 29:11. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. 29:11. Jeremiah 29:11. 29:11. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. 29:11. Jeremiah 29:11. 29:11. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know the perfect man. He's got the perfect plan, and I can trust him enough to be in his perfect hands. When I don't understand, when I don't think I can, Jesus reminds me and guides me back to his perfect plan.
Well, that was amazing.
Yes, it was.
It was brilliant. And I hope you guys at home are loving the song and learning our memory verse. Well, we're about to head over to Keith and the new contestants to see what's going to happen today and who might get gunged a little bit later on.
Amazing. Thank you, Sarah. So good to be here live in the building today. And we are going to have a blast. We've got our three teams here with us, and one of them is going to get gunged. So we've given them two chances for the teams to win safety. But before we find out what they are, let's meet the teams.
For the green team, Isaac and Tracy. For the red team, Neve and Evie. For the blue team, Era and Ann.
Okay, teams, I hope you've got yourself all in order, because if you're the team left in a mess, there'll be nothing to save you from the slime vault. Challenge 1 today is called Cup Collect. Now, Cup Collect is pretty straightforward, but not as easy as it looks. Each team has in front of you a table with 50 cups laid out. All you have to do is collect all the cups together in one pile in the middle of the table, pause, put your hands on your head, turn around, and then simply lay them all out again across the table. The first team done will win safety from the gunging. Okay, teams, are you ready? Okay, get ready to stack in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, pretty solid technique going. Oh, we've had a spillage on the blue team. Keep going, keep going. Oh, very good, very good. I think they've been practicing this at home. This is very good. Okay, blue teams are the first team in the pile. Oh, have we had the head spin around? Oh, it's all falling down. Excellent, well done. Okay, keep going. Oh, now the spillage. Red team, slow and steady win the race. Let's make sure we get all these laid out with no double stacks. Keep going, keep going. Oh, we've had spillage. Oh no, she's standing on him. Keep going, keep going. Green team are claiming first, ready? Let's check who's going to be second. Blue team claims second and red team have come in there last, but there needs to be an inspection. Okay, teams, if you want to make your way back to your stations. Okay, green team claimed to be first, but let me just check there isn't any double stacks in there. It looks all clear, so green team are the winners! Well done, green team, you are now safe from today's gunging, which leaves it between the blue team and the red team to battle it out to see who is getting gunged today. And the challenge that they need to win is called Jaffa Cake Slide. Okay, Jaffa Cake Slide. Your challenge is to eat as many Jaffa cakes as possible in 60 seconds. Easy, right? However, the challenge is you can only place them on your forehead and then try to drop them down into your mouth using only your facial expressions. So, red team, blue team, you're in position and your 60 seconds starts now! Okay, let's see what the technique is. From the forehead slide, go straight down the nose and for a drop, or do we wiggle around the outside on the cheek? Let me see, a few ones going. Take your time, you've still got 45 seconds. Has anyone got one in the mouth yet? Evie's pretty close! Oh, but it takes a tumble. Keep going. Oh, the tension in the studio is mounting. Oh. Do we have a blue in the mouth? Oh, so close, please! Oh, yay, we have one in the blue team. Keep going, we've got 25 seconds left. Can blue take the lead? Or is red gonna catch them up? Evie's going down the cheek, it's going down. I think she may have an itch. Oh no! Just some chuckling has cost her. Could that cost her a gunging? I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like the blue team have got this mastered now. Here we go, 5, 4, another one for blue, 2, 1, tap, and one for the red team right at the end. Time up. So good. An excellent technique from both teams. Very, very close. But unfortunately at the end, the team's scores are 2 to the blue team, 1 to the red team. So blue team, you are safe. Red team, you are going to be facing a gunging today. I can't wait for that. It's going to be so good. But no Audacious kids, it would be the same without getting our praise on. And one of the reasons we like to get our praise on is because God, He's worth it. He's the creator of the universe, the creator of the earth, the creator of you and me, and we can't get our heads around just how good He is. Praise reminds us how awesome God is. So why don't you stand up now, get yourself stretched, and get ready to praise our awesome Savior. Let's praise.
Through the pages of our history, we can find you shaping royalty. Took the lowest and you made them kings and queens. Little David, just a staff and sling. Then there's was lost, now I'm found in you. So for all my days, I'm giving you praise. I'm so in love with you, Jesus. Like it what you see, I'm a beat, all I'm meant to be, and so can you. He can do it again, giving every part of my heart. The greatest star, doesn't matter who you are, where you've been, 'cause I'm gonna show this love within me glow. From the inside out, you turn me around. Was lost, now I'm found in you. So for all my days, I'm giving you praise. I'm so in love with you, Jesus. From the inside out. Jesus on the inside changes who I am on the outside. Jesus on the inside changes who I am on the outside. Jesus on the inside changes who I am on the outside. Jesus on the inside changes who I am on the outside. From the inside out, you turn me around. Was lost, now I'm found in you. So for all my days, I'm giving you praise. I'm so in love with you. From the inside out, you turn me around. Was lost, now I'm found in you. So for all my days, I'm giving you praise. I'm so in love with you, Jesus.
Extra, extra, read all about it. 101 paper cut injuries already reported this year. Ow! Extra, extra, read all about it. 102 paper cut injuries already reported this year.
Look at this, boss. It isn't fair.
You're right. It isn't fair. Dr. Diablo cheats and steals mystery chest from Great Gregory. Well, that's an insult. We were merely taking it for safekeeping, yes.
Even after we hit Great Gregory over the head.
None of that now, man. Let's stop going over the past. We're trying to be the very first people to solve the great mystery of God's future plans. And we can't do it if you keep on going on about old things that happened a long time ago, can we?
Right, you are, boss.
And anyway, stealing the chest on its own was pointless. What we really need are Gregory's notes. We can't even open the thing, can we? Anyway, let's not worry too much, for I have another scheme. Oh, my laugh is amazing, right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today, as always. If there's any questions.
Gregory, what are you going to do now that Dr. Diablo has stolen the great mystery chest of God's future plans from you?
Well, first of all, it was never mine. It belonged to the people, so to say it was stolen from me isn't completely accurate. However, I am sure that when Dr. Diablo manages to open the chest, that he'll share the findings with us all and for the betterment of society, like anyone would.
That doesn't sound like something he would do. Isn't he a little bit of a weasel?
What? How dare you? I am an upstanding member of society. Look, I've even brought a chest back.
But we did knock out the Great Gregory for it.
Enough of that. It was a misunderstanding, Gregory, old pal. You see, see, I brought the chest back, and together we can solve the riddle, and I will have all the fame and glory, and you will, maybe a subnote on the back page or something. Lovely for you. What do you say about, sorry about the bump on the old noggin, but let's work together, pal.
Pal? Did you say he smelled like 100 bottoms?
So, Great Gregory, what do you say? Will you work with Dr. Diablo despite everything he's done?
Well, my goal is to make sure the mystery is solved. So, we can only take his word for it that it was all a big misunderstanding. Well, I guess for the sake of every man and woman in humanity I will happily work together again with Dr. Diablo to try and decipher this mystery chest of God's future plans.
So, Gregory, old pal, finally working together, aren't we? And as you can see, it's still locked.
Yeah. However, there does seem to be burn marks, like someone's attempted to open it with a laser, and I think there's even bite marks around here.
Never mind any of that. Look, I obviously already know how to open it, being a genius, but I'm giving you the chance. What ideas do you have?
Well, I have been doing some more research and looking in, and I can conclude that it is still locked.
Genius.
No, but you see, the research, taking things into consideration, it must be another one of God's plans hidden in the Bible, and I've noticed that these letters here, they've got to be part of the clue, and they also seem to be in this fish shape. A giant fish or a whale?
I knew it! Water! Water's the answer, and I have got the most intricate water cutting tool known to man, don't you worry? Rufus?
Yes, boss.
Fetch the water and nature.
I'm not sure that's quite what we're going
for. Don't worry, Gregory, I'll get it. It's fine.
Got it, boss.
Ah, fantastic. Now, what I need you to do is aim it at the lock. Okay? Cut it open in the way that I trained you, alright?
Yes.
Rufus, pump the handle.
Pumping the handle.
Pump the handle, Rufus.
Pumping the handle. Oh. Not sure that works.
What are you doing, man?
I'm pumping the handle.
No, it's not good enough. Give it here.
Oh.
You hold it there.
Okay.
Right. Careful. Now, do it properly. Pump the handle.
Pumping the handle.
Pump the handle.
Pumping the handle.
Pump the handle, Rufus.
I'm pumping the handle.
I'm not really sure this is the right answer.
Well, I'm not giving up so easy. Gregory, you do it. You do it.
I don't know if this is the right thing.
It's the right thing.
Okay.
Pump the handle, Gregory.
All right, sure.
I'm going to hide just here, just safely.
So you just want me to pump
the handle? That's all you need to do.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I was pumping the handle.
Who is it pumping it right?
Don't think this is the answer. You look terribly wet. Well, I think the clue leads to another one of the stories in the Bible. There was a man who encountered a great fish, and he'd been thrown overboard for not doing what God had told him to do, and he found himself in the belly of a whale. Little did he know that God was working in the background. And the whale spat him out onto the beach 3 days later, and it was an amazing miracle. And God's plan came through He was working in the background. And the name of this gentleman was Jonah. And I wonder if we... O-N-A-H.
I did it again! No, Quick, you're at the back! Another victory for me! Put the lights back on! That's my best laugh yet!
One day, God asked a man named Jonah to go to a place called Nineveh and tell the people living there to stop being bad. The only problem was that Jonah didn't want to help the people there. He knew they were bad and he wanted them to go punished for their mistakes. So instead of listening to God, Jonah thought he would run away from Nineveh and not do what God had asked him. He ran to the sea where he found a ship that was going to another city. He paid the captain, went in the lower part of the boat and went to sleep. Shortly after the boat left the shore, a very bad storm came up and started tossing the boat around. All the men were very afraid, so they started to throw all their packages and bags overboard in hope that they wouldn't drown. The captain soon went to find Jonah, who was still sound asleep in the boat. He said to Jonah, "How can you sleep? Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he can help us." The captain didn't realize that Jonah didn't just believe in any God, but the one true God, and that he could help them. Meanwhile, the other sailors decided that the storm was Jonah's fault. He must have done something wrong to make this God so angry. So they asked Jonah, "What have you done? What God do you believe in? What can we do to make this storm stop?" Jonah told them, "I believe in the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the land, and I am running away from something God asked me to do. It is my fault this is happening. If you throw me off into the sea, the storm will stop." The men didn't want to hurt Jonah by throwing him off the boat, so they tried to row the best they could. But the storm just got worse. So they picked up Jonah and threw him into the sea. Ah! The storm immediately calmed and the sea became still. The men on the boat realized that Jonah believed in one true God and prayed to him. Then the captain and the crew looked over to see as a whale came and swallowed Jonah up. God actually sent the fish to keep Jonah from drowning. Jonah stayed in the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. While Jonah was trapped inside the fish, he did a lot of praying to God. He asked God to forgive him for running away. He also thanked God for not allowing him to drown. After the 3rd day, God told the fish to spit Jonah out onto dry land. And the fish did just that. Jonah was happy to be out of the dark belly of that fish. But boy, did he need a shower. Smelly he was. Then the Lord told Jonah a second time to go to Nineveh and tell the people there to stop being bad. This time, Jonah did obey God and left for Nineveh right away. When Jonah got there, he told the people what had happened to him. He warned them that God said that you should stop doing bad things, or in 40 days, the city and everything in it would be destroyed. To Jonah's surprise, the people listened to him and they prayed to God and they said sorry for all the bad things they had done. Soon the king of Nineveh heard what was going on. And he ordered that everyone to listen to God and to stop doing bad things. And when God saw that they were trying to do good instead of bad, he felt love for them and compassion and did not destroy the city. Even when we don't see God working, we know he is. You can see throughout Jonah's story that God is working for him, giving him more chances to get things right. God will always work for our good and give us second chances. We just need to have faith to know that he is always working in the background for us. There may be scary challenges ahead. Like, can you imagine being sent by God to tell the kids in your class that God thinks they are wicked and they need to stop being wicked straight away? Can you imagine telling the other kids in your football team the same? I know I would be scared. Not just that, they may laugh at me. But if they were to shout unkind things back at me, God is a God of crazy, awesome, fantastic, fabulous, tremendous, and great plans for our lives. Some days he may seem quiet, and we don't know what he is saying to us or where he is taking us. And again, it is in these times we trust, we remember that what we know of him is true. And remember that. Let's pray. Let's just bow our heads and pray. Dear God, thank you for the story of Jonah. That through this story we can learn that you have awesome plans for our lives. Thank you that you are always working for our good. Help us to trust you in all our lives. Amen.
What a great day we've had in Audacious Kids today. I am so glad you have been with us. I'm so glad you've been with us. And remember, read the story of Jonah again this week. And whatever your week looks like, whatever your day looks like, God is with you and God is at work, just like he was with Jonah. Now, guys, Nathaniel, Sophia, what is it time for?
Gunging!
Gunging! And in the vault today, for the red team, we have Evie. Evie, are you ready? She's got a granny shower cap. She's ready.